As I said, this building went up in 1966, and this went up in the 70s because we're getting bigger with the products we had. I mean, Star Wars came along in 70. The film came out in 77, and we started doing the toys in 78. Star Wars was a license that was taken up by Kenner from Lucasfilms, and Kenner being a sister company of the General Mills Toy Group, we got the Star Wars as well. So 78 was quite a big year. I mean, the BBC came here and filmed when Star Wars was at its height and called Palitoy a gold mine on top of a coal mine, which is quite a good description. But before the building went up here, there was two wooden buildings here, weren't there, Alan? Yeah. And you were in there, weren't you?
Yeah, we were in the one where just about where the door is, where we came out.
Where were you, Alan?
One time I was in the wooden one, yes. First of all, there was tennis courts down there.
There was tennis courts, yeah.
And then they put the porter cabin type thing on to house office workers, the paid accounts and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that was the accounts block, and this one
out
here was the canteen. That's the most important building.
Oh yeah, they knocked down that one, didn't they?
Yeah.
And this one was, because we had a bit of money from Action Man, and the canteen, this wooden building was gutted and made into a canteen, and it was quite nice, wasn't it? They used to serve good food in there.
We used to play table tennis in there.
Oh, we used to play table tennis. Yeah, John and I were in the table tennis team. Yeah. I was in the B team, you were in the A team, weren't you?
And the production director was in the office there.
Oh yeah, the production director, his boss, his ultimate boss, was in there.
Frank Manning.
Frank Manning, yeah. Now, I don't know if you know that there's Lawrence. Is Lawrence here?
Yes.
You know about the warehouse, don't you?
Yeah, there's a couple of things I've got in the car that I'll
There's a big warehouse. There was a big warehouse that was built in Ashby.
Yes.
If you talk to Lawrence, he knows all about it, so I'm not going to say much. But Frank Manning, who's production director, he was the chap in charge of getting that built, and it was cutting edge technology in that warehouse, wasn't it?
Yes, at the time, yeah.
Time?
Yeah. It was the first, a lot of UK firsts.
Yeah. Name a few firsts.
Underfloor heating.
Yeah.
Maestro oil truck systems. The sprinkler system that was self-sufficient.
Yeah. And who designed it?
My granddad.
His granddad. His granddad designed the building. It's massive. When Palitoy was sort of getting rid of production, and they put the warehouse up here, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
They sold it to Rediffusion. That's right, isn't it?
It
Because
was
you don't know the
Rediffusion,
history.
yeah. It was
Rediffusion. Who owns it now?
Howard Tenenbaums.
Oh.
They're the distributors of a lot of stuff.
So if you wanted to go to Ashby and see the warehouse, it's still there?
Still there, yeah.
Have a word with Lawrence here.
And the previous one in Glenfield.
Oh, there's one in Glenfield, yeah.
That's still there as well.
That's
Yeah,
Is that still there?
I didn't know whether Widdowson's had
No, it's all still there. Widdowson, yeah, that's still there.
didn't stop check. That was like more like a catalogue. Yeah, it could be actually go on.
So, we're coming to the end of the tour now, I think. Aren't we?
Yeah, just about.
John will explain this, but there used to be some buildings here. Explain them, John.
Yeah, I mean, it was a row. It was where the engineering, the painters, the tool makers, the fitters. It was another old building because it was, part of it was about 3 or 4 brick. It was a massive, it was about that wide, because we did actually have a fire here where we had to get out, but the acetone drums caught fire. And this area was all foamed off. Can you remember that?
No, I can't.
Yeah, it was all foamed off, yeah, because they were worried that the drums would start going up because they were empty, and it's far more, as you know, things like that are far more dangerous empty than full. Yeah, and we were based just in this area, and you've got the tool making department, the general engineers, and us, and then you've got the paint store. That's what caught fire, where the paints were kept for that area, and across in that area for the Action Force figures.
Yeah, when he's talking about tooling, It's different tooling to what I was talking about.
Yeah,
earlier.
it's the actual tool makers that used to make the jigs and fixtures
Yeah.
for the various. You know, if you want to keep the lines going day to day, if there's a problem, you call them, and they come and on the shop floor.
Our tooling manager in design and development, he designed what we call tools, which are actually injection moulds, blow moulds. He designed them, but John's tool makers were the ones that made the jigs and fixtures that go on the line. There's a slight difference.
And then I don't know what year did this go up here?
Oh, I can't remember.
Because in there you've got the Play-Doh was transferred to the building that Bob was talking about across there, into the ground floor there. And then we also above that area we've got mezzanines where the Scorpion tank, the Jeeps and that type of thing was made. And then at the bottom section that was extended to take illig machines where Star Wars action force figures were packed, blister packed on cars.
That's really
That's all that matters, as long as you
the car comes down, it's got adhesive on it and it seals it. That's included anyway. Because we went up to Black and Decker up in was it Spennymoor or somewhere to see if videos being worked, to see whether they were suitable. And then we've got a long conveyor belt running through that used to pick and pack Star Wars. Which I wish I'd have kept a few, seeing the prices they'd pay.
especially plastic bags.
Yeah. And then we got another one down there. They put an
You
add
take the
on.
rubbish
I can't
out in
remember
them.
what. We got an add-on down there. And the building you can see there, the Reddy Brownie building, that was where the actual, if you want, the company engineer was based upstairs. And we were also in there for a spell. We got dumped here, there and everywhere. We went there, into there, came into there, went up to there. Oh God.
That's where the blueprint machine was, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know, the old blueprints.
yeah, running off the.
Up there, we used to have to walk through the factory past the girls, and they used to say things to you, into there to get prints made from the designer book. Yeah. Is there anything else, John?
No, not really. Yeah, I mean, when it used to be Toy Fair time, the helicopters in theory were due to land here. Can you remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
But nobody realised that helicopters can't just go up; they have to go along and up. So that was that was default. So they landed them on the cricket field that used to be at the top.
That's where Action Man went into space.
Fortunately, he didn't come
If you
back.
walk up the drive to the end and look over, it's the training ground for Colville football
Yeah,
ground.
Colville.
The actual ground's to the left. The field there. If you watch the film there, that's where it went from.